सॉरी योगेश।
सर इट्स ऑल राइट।
अरे पेन पेपर की लाइन लेने गया, किसी ने बोल दिया सर ये देख लो तो। चलिए शुरू करें।
यस सर, आई एम रेडी।
ओके। सो योगेश, आप अलीगढ़ से हैं।
यस सर।
बताइए अलीगढ़ के बारे में कुछ बताइए हमें।
Sir, Aligarh is a city that is 130 kilometers southwest of New Delhi, and
हम्म
it is famous for its log industries. It also
हम्म
got the GI tag in 2023, the logs, and
हम्म
it is quite also famous for Aligarh Muslim University that was
हम्म
established in 1875, and it and today is one of the renowned universities in India.
हम्म
And sir, the people of Aligarh, the main
हम्म
job is agriculture,
हम्म
and the literacy rate is 70%,
हम्म
and the male and female sex ratio is about 879 females for 1000 males.
ओके। आपने को तो कुछ ज्यादा ही बता दिया हमें।
अच्छा।
चलिए ये बताइए, अभी अलीगढ़ का नाम चेंज करने की कुछ बात कर रहे थे क्या योगी जी?
Yes, sir.
हम्म
It was in news like
हाँ
back 3 4 years back by Yogi ji,
हम्म
and I forgot the name. It was I think Harigad. Like,
हम्म। तो क्या लगता है आपको, क्या ये सही है ये सब करना? क्या लगता है आपको?
sir, I believe that doesn't matter
हम्म
because Aligarh, because it also has a Aligarh fort. It's rich
हम्म
cultural
हम्म
heritage that is related to the Muslim rulers that ruled it.
हम्म,
So I don't see any uh, difference when if the name are changed.
ओके।
Yes, sir.
चलिए अभी बताइए फैमिली बैकग्राउंड के बारे में, अपने इंटरेस्ट के बारे में, हॉबीज के बारे में, स्ट्रेंथ्स वीकनेस के बारे में बताइए।
Sir, my father is a junior commissioned officer in army. He's
हम्म
currently at the rank of Subedar, and my
हम्म
mother is a homemaker. I have a
हम्म
sibling as a younger sister. She is
हम्म
in class 12th and will be giving her boards exam now.
हम्म।
And my hobbies includes, yes, sir.
विल शी बी गिविंग और टेकिंग द एग्जाम्स?
Sir, taking the exam.
ओके,
Uh,
यस कंटिन्यू प्लीज।
and sir, uh, uh, my hobbies includes book reading,
हम्म
especially science fiction.
हम्म
And sir, I have done my graduation in Bachelor of Science Physics Honors from University of Delhi,
हम्म।
and I'm currently residing in Delhi now.
ओके,
Yes, sir.
you said BCom honors?
No, sir, Physics Honors,
Physics honors, okay.
BSc Physics Honors.
Physics, BSc, okay.
Yes, sir.
So why banking now?
Sir, after graduation, I had a dream of becoming army officer. I applied
Mm-hmm.
for Central Defense Services CDS exam,
Hmm.
and by the time that I have
Defense
given
services? Is it Central Defense Services or Combined Defense Services?
combined defense services, I'm so sorry, sir.
It's okay. Yes.
And sir, after giving three SSBs, I found that I
Giving or
should have a
taking? Giving or taking?
taking three SSBs. Yes, sir.
Okay. Continue.
As I found that maybe I should have a plan B because every time I was getting rejected, I
Mm-hmm.
was preparing and I was coming back with improvement, but still I was getting rejected again. So
Okay.
so I thought banking exam would be good because banks there's a growth, the job
Hmm.
security is there,
Hmm.
and so there's always a learning environment.
Hmm.
Individual always when going up the ladder in post
Mm-hmm.
learns about finance and banking, and that has remained a very left out area in my life, I would say.
Okay. And now what is plan C?
There's no fancy, sir.
Are you sure? Because
Yes, sir.
considering the competition, the ruthless competition we experience in banking domain,
Yes, sir.
don't you think that you should have a plan C as well?
Sir, plans you also I have thought that it would be banking exam, but the lower post like clerk exam, and I
Hmm.
know I will be clearing them as well without any
Okay.
doubt because I've cleared PO mains. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. चलिए, so let's now ask some questions related to financial and economic awareness.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
So, can inflation ever be good for the economy? Give an example of it.
Yes, sir, it can be good for an economy because
Hmm.
inflation, because if the inflation is there, there will be growth.
Hmm.
Because of inflation, when the demand is high and people have more purchasing power, it
Hmm.
spurs growth
Hmm.
because when the demand is higher, production will be more, and when the
Hmm.
production will be more, then all the four factors of income
Hmm.
like entrepreneurship,
Hmm.
land, interest,
Hmm.
they will be, and more employment will be generated, and
Hmm. Hmm.
although at the end growth will be there, but sir, also it also has a negative impact on the lower strata of people
Hmm.
because they would find it difficult to get the basic necessities like food and like petrol, even food and
Hmm.
petrol item, clothing.
Hmm.
So that is it.
ओके। आपको पता है आपको सैलरी कितनी मिलेगी अगर आप पीओ बन जाते हैं?
Yes, sir.
हाउ मच विल दैट
Sir,
बी?
the gross salary around after before any deductions would be 80,000, and if I include allowances as well, then overall 15,000 of allowances monthly would be there.
हुँ,
And so because now, according to the budget, and
हुँ,
the tax slab has been no, there will be no tax deducted under the 12 lakh income per year.
हुँ,
So
हुँ,
there will be no deductions, but
हुँ,
an NPS of like around 10%. So
हुँ,
8,000 would be deducted in my
हुँ,
NPS account.
ओके।
Yes, sir.
So what will happen if someone withdraws a salary of more than 12 lakhs? How will be the tax calculated then?
So if the taxes, if someone is earning more than 12 lakh,
हुँ,
then there will be no tax rebate. He
हुँ,
will be given
हुँ, हुँ,
like it is currently at 60,000 rupees.
हुँ,
So if he crosses a 1 rupee more above 12
हुँ,
lakh, he would be liable to pay 60,000 rupees. And
हुँ,
the more he earns, there will be more tax slabs are there.
हुँ,
And
हुँ,
according to percentage,
हुँ।
he will giving more taxes.
Okay, what is the difference between the new regime and the old regime?
So that time, I don't know, sir.
Okay, okay, no problem. And yes, I was talking about the salary part. Suppose you are earning 1 lakh per month. How will you uh, basically manage this salary of yours? Where where will you invest the amount?
So currently at the age of 23, I'm not
Hmm.
thinking of a family like beyond 5 years. So
Okay.
I will be investing more in
Mm-hmm.
because I've heard from my friends that stock market is very good in investing,
Mm-hmm.
and that because I don't have funds right now,
Hmm.
I haven't invested anything.
Mm-hmm.
So my first thing would be to analyze that area to get to know about that area and invest more.
Hmm.
And also, sir, I would spend a lot in like adventures. I will be
Hmm.
going to places like I have a
Hmm.
dream to go to Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, in mountain area,
Hmm.
and
Good.
then sir, I will also uh, like help my parents to get something
Hmm.
they thought of.
Hmm.
Yes, sir, that's it.
Good. Okay. Mm. If two banks merge, does that automatically increase their profits? Why or why not?
So that I'm not sure about.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you heard of the Mudra Loan Yojana?
Yes, sir. Mudra loan, I know.
Can you tell me the biggest flaw in it?
The biggest flaw,
Hmm.
so that I am not sure about it. The biggest
Hmm.
flaw, like
In Mudra Yojana. What is it? What is Mudra Yojana?
sir, Mudra stands for Micro Units Development Refinance Agency Scheme, Yojana,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
it started in 2015. And
Hmm.
now a new category, Tarun Plus, have been introduced by the government,
Mm-hmm.
which states that a loan would be provided from 10 lakh, earlier 10 lakh in Tarun category.
Hmm.
Now MSMEs can avail a loan of about 20 lakhs without collateral
Hmm.
given to banks.
Hmm.
And the nodal ministry would be Ministry of Finance, and
Hmm.
SIDBI, Small Industry Development Bank
Hmm.
of India,
Hmm.
would be the institution
Hmm. Hmm.
that will be the regulatory institution in this.
Okay. So 20 lakhs of loans without Any
collateral.
collateral, uh, will it increase NPAs for the banks?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
That would be a problem for banks, and
Mm-hmm.
especially private, public sector banks.
Hmm.
And sir, because there is no collateral, the banks has to give the
Hmm.
loans to MSMEs, and
Hmm.
because there is no collateral, the
Hmm.
the people who are doing the business are
Hmm.
more, they are more risk that they will default in the payments.
Hmm.
So the bank may go into twin balance sheet problem,
Hmm.
because it will, the NPA will increase. This is
Hmm.
the first problem, and the second problem would be the lending capacity of the banks would decrease at the same time.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose if UPI is free and banks earn nothing from UPI transactions, why do banks still promote it?
Sir, I can take a guess at it. Can I?
Hmm. Please go ahead.
Sir, I think UPI banking, they want to increase financial inclusion by making more rural people to adopt UPI banking,
Mm-hmm.
because, sir, it is like digitally, I think it's secured, and it is
Hmm.
convenient as well.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. It also,
Okay.
sir, mobilizes the money that has been saved by rural people in
Hmm.
their hands, in their homes, in the
Mm-hmm.
economy,
Hmm.
like in the banks. Yes, sir.
Okay. What's more dangerous for banks, a physical robbery or an online cyber attack?
Sir, online cyber attack would be
Mm-hmm.
much more problematic for banks.
Mm-hmm. How?
So the credentials of like the most risk that can banks face about with from a cyber attack can be,
Mm-hmm.
they banks have servers, and they have
Mm-hmm.
information about who holds the account with them, and what money, in how much money they hold in banks. So
Mm-hmm.
right, if uh, the cyber attack would be there, the information would be lost. They would not know how much they have to pay to what customer, what
Mm-hmm.
loans they have been taken.
Mm-hmm.
There will be so much chaos in public as well, sir. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that is a much more risk.
Okay. Yogesh, have you heard the term recession?
Yes, sir. I've heard it.
Please elaborate.
Sir, recession in layman terms, I would say, when the business cycles go down over
Mm-hmm.
a period of time, and the growth and employment goes down,
Mm.
there seems to be a recession.
And why a business go down? Why does a business go down like that? What are
So,
the reasons for businesses going down?
sir, there might be many reasons. For example, if the people are not finding it useful, the products and its services, it might
Hmm.
go down. And
Hmm.
other reasons are like, in this globalization world, every other banks and
Hmm.
in business is
Hmm.
connected to each other. They have taken loans. If
Hmm.
one defaults, then the waves of problems can be felt to another.
Hmm.
If the cost of the resources that the
Hmm.
business are using increase, then
Hmm.
there will be, the prices would be increased, and people will find it very difficult to buy them,
Hmm.
and they have to cut, they have
Hmm.
to slack their employees
Hmm.
to save the profits.
Hmm.
So I would say this is the reason in my opinion.
Okay. Okay. लास्ट टाइम इंडिया में कब आया था रिसेशन याद है?
Yes, sir. 2000. Abhi, sir, recently it's the Corona period,
हम्म.
and before that, 2008 global financial crisis as well.
क्यों हुआ था ग्लोबल फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस याद है कुछ?
Yes, sir. I know some of the thing. In
हम्म.
USA, there was a big bank like
हम्म.
SBI. In
हम्म.
comparison, it was Lehman Brothers, and
हम्म.
what they did was, without checking much of the credit history of the individual, they
हम्म.
granted loans to
हम्म.
they granted home loans to
हम्म.
people, and
हम्म.
there was a asset reconstruction company. Like, I
हम्म.
don't know what it was, and
हम्म.
they bought the uh, and like loans from, it was something like that, sir. They bought the NPAs from them,
हम्म.
and because the people defaulted,
हम्म.
the asset reconstruction company also lost,
हम्म.
and Lehman Brothers got insolvent.
राइट. ओके.
Yes, sir.
Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay. Uh, a customer claims 10,000 is missing from their bank account, but there's no proof of withdrawal. How will you handle this situation?
Sir, if there's no reason for withdrawal, then I cannot do anything in
Hmm,
perspective of banks, because I'm responsible for the banks.
hmm,
And if somehow
hmm,
like bank also issue the passbook, if somehow
hmm,
it can be updated and mentioned, then then only I will be able to give him money. Else
hmm.
I would say sorry to him, sir.
Okay. Ajay, tell me this thing. Why does the RBI governor change every few years, but bank CEOs can stay for a longer time?
Sir, that I don't know, sir.
Okay, just give some time to yourself and think about it. RBI governor changes every 4 years, but why a CEO can stay longer for a longer period? Think about it.
No, sir, I'm not getting anything.
It's okay. It's
What
okay.
all I can say is maybe he's a government official
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
there's a retirement period.
Okay, no problem. Tell me, if RBI suddenly demonetizes 500 rupee note again, how will banks manage the situation?
Sir, if that happens, then they will be the government has to issue, or
Hmm.
not government, but RBI has to issue more notes of
Hmm.
lower currencies like 200 and 100 notes in replacement of those 500
Hmm.
notes. And sir, because we have faced in 2016 this demonetization process of 1,500 rupees,
Mm-hmm.
so I think banks would be more now knowing how to handle the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, the one thing should be that the problem was there was a lack of currency in like the new notes
Mm-hmm.
that people wanted to exchange with them.
Hmm.
So this time, I think the notes should be printed in advance before the
Hmm.
demonetization, and
Hmm.
in a lot of like equivalent to the 500 notes
Hmm.
amount.
Right, right, right. Okay. What if a customer never uses their bank account for 10 years? What happens to their money?
So that I don't know.
Okay, 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 okay. Mm. If RBI increases the repo rate by 2% overnight, what will happen to banks, businesses, and customers? Increase in repo rate of 2% overnight.
Sir, if repo rate is increased, then
Hmm.
banks would like to park their money
Hmm.
with the RBI,
Hmm.
and the businesses would find it. Sir, can I get a time of 10 seconds, like
Please, please take your time. Repo rate is increased by 2%
2%?
overnight. Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I'm sorry for the early answer, sir.
Hmm.
So the banks would find it difficult to borrow from RBI because the
Hmm.
rate has been increased. The banks
Hmm.
would look for other alternatives,
Hmm.
and because they don't have money, they
Hmm.
would be also reluctant to give people and businesses loans.
Hmm.
So the growth, the businesses that would be looking for money, they
Hmm.
would not be able to increase their production, increase the economies of scale, and the growth will be
Hmm.
down on larger scale.
Hmm. Hmm.
This would be the impact on, and the impact on people would be, sir, because the banks would also be reluctant on giving personal loans.
Hmm.
People would find it difficult to like complete their dreams, like have education loan
Hmm.
and having home loan.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the current fiscal deficit of India?
Current fiscal deficit, sir, is it? Sir, I read it, but I forgot. It is in the budget right now, but I
Mm-hmm.
forgot. Sir.
Okay, no problem. Can you tell us the function of our NABARD? Functions of NABARD.
So the primary functions of NABARD is to cater to the rural development of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a refinance agency,
Hmm.
that refinance the rural people through RRBs, regional rural banks.
Hmm.
And sir, it's also responsible for mobilizing savings of rural people in the economy. That's the
Hmm.
primary function, sir.
Hmm. And any other functions?
No, sir. There are functions, but I'm not able to recall them.
Okay, okay, no problem. What is cryptocurrency and does India allow it?
Uh, Sir, can I explain it in layman terms?
Definitely.
So, cryptocurrency uh, is based on block technology,
Hmm.
where the fixed amount of currency is there. The
Hmm.
the currency cannot be more, like
Hmm.
Bitcoin and Dogecoin,
Hmm.
and their value depends on the demand of the people.
Hmm.
If the demand is more, the price will be higher.
Hmm.
And so the India hasn't allowed cryptocurrencies in
Hmm.
India yet, but
Hmm.
there are meetings and like there are talks that
Hmm.
what should be the framework, because it is very risky, sir. The
Hmm.
price, because the prices only depends on demand of the people. If the demand goes down, anything happens like in stock market, it's more volatile than stock market.
Hmm. Hmm.
So India is still thinking about the same.
Okay. Okay. So you mean to say that India is not allowing it?
Uh, Sir, I'm not sure, but I have
Hmm.
read that India is making a framework on a regulatory framework. So I
Hmm.
think it has not allowed it.
Okay. What is Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan?
Sir, Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan was launched in uh, I don't know the year, sir, but
Hmm.
it it the Atmanirbhar Bharat was launched by Pradhan Mantri Modi, and it was about to make self-reliant India, to
Hmm.
have more investment in resource and research and development,
Hmm.
and the indigenous technology should be made available,
Hmm.
and that's it, sir. I would say,
Okay. So how is it related to banking?
sir, I haven't read much about it.
Okay, no worries. What is Gift City and its importance?
So Gift City, I know it has been started in Gujarat. The
Hmm.
IFSCA is the regulatory body of it.
Hmm.
So I think, sir, it's a city that the government will be focusing on making it a global level city by
Hmm.
making it a hub for investment for companies to uh, run their companies there in the city, and it is a
Hmm.
regulatory body also.
Hmm.
That's it, sir.
Okay. ओके योगेश भी बताइए आप कॉनकेव और कॉन्वेक्स लेंस में क्या डिफरेंस होता है?
Sir, convex lens is also called diverging lens,
Hmm.
and concave lens is convert. Sorry, sir.
Hmm.
Convex lens is converging lens, and concave lens is diverging lens.
मुझे बिल्कुल लेमन हूँ मैं मुझे लेमन के टर्म्स में समझाइए.
Sir, convex lenses are C-shaped lenses.
हम्म.
It's a round shaped lenses, and what
हम्म.
they do when light coming from infinity, they bend
हम्म.
the light towards a focal point. The
हम्म.
focal point is can be around it. It is some distance from the principal axis,
हम्म.
and the image created from the image that is created is at the focal point.
हम्म.
Now there can be many situations where the
हम्म.
object is has been kept, but the principal work of it to converge the image to a point.
हम्म. ये
And
जो हम चश्मा लगाते हैं
yes, sir.
स्पेक्स लगाते हैं इसमें कौन सा लेंस यूज होता है?
Sir, there can be two lenses. Now there can be many lenses, sir. I have a myopia lens.
कॉन्वेक्स और कॉनकेव कौन सा?
Sir, for nearsightedness,
हम्म.
convex lens,
हम्म.
and for farsightedness, concave lens.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
मायोपिया क्या होता है?
Sir, myopia is a nearsightedness.
और नियर साइटेडनेस का क्या मीनिंग होता है? पास का नहीं दिखता है या दूर का नहीं दिखता
No,
है?
sir, they are not able to see far. They are nearsighted. They are
हम्म.
उन्हें आदत हो जाती है पास देखने की.
हुँ,
So they cannot focus so far away.
ठीक है, ठीक है, डन है, डन है। सो अच्छा था योगेश।
Yes, sir.
अभी मैंने फिज़िक्स के ज़्यादा क्वेश्चंस पूछे नहीं, बट आ सकते हैं,
हाँ, हाँ,
है
yes.
ना? फिज़िक्स के ज़्यादा क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं एंड वो प्रिपेयर करके जाना। एंड वो डेफ़िनेटली अगर जब कुछ ऐसा पूछें कि ये बताओ जो आपको ना पता हो फिज़िक्स से रिलेटेड, तो आप ये बोलना सर मैंने ना ये टॉपिक्स प्रिपेयर किए हुए हैं।
हुँ, हुँ, हुँ।
ये बोल सकते हो कि रिसेंटली मैंने ये चीज़ें पढ़ी हैं सर, इनमें से आप पूछ सकते हैं, है ना? क्योंकि इट शुड नॉट बी लाइक कि हमें हर चीज़ आती
हुँ, हुँ।
है ना? तो आप डेफ़िनेटली वहाँ पे बोल सकते हो कि मैंने ये चीज़ें रिसेंटली पढ़ी हुई हैं, तो इनमें से आप पूछ सकते हो। एंड जो साइंस फ़िक्शन बुक्स के बारे में आपने बोला था, उसमें से मैंने कुछ नहीं पूछा कि कोई बुक अभी रिसेंटली पढ़ी हो, उसका ब्लर्ब बताओ, उसकी समरी बताओ,
हाँ
वो
सर,
भी नहीं है।
वो तो रेडी था सर।
रेडी था ना? ठीक है।
हाँ।
और एक चीज़ जो मैं नोटिस कर रहा हूँ ना पहले दिन से, वो ये कि मैंने एक चीज़ देखी, जब मैंने पहले इंग्लिश में स्टार्ट किया, तब भी आपने सारे आंसर्स इंग्लिश में दिए थे, और मैंने आज हिंदी में जब भी आंसर्स अपने मैंने हिंदी में जब भी क्वेश्चन्स पूछे, आपने इंग्लिश में ही आंसर्स दिए हैं।
हुँ, हुँ।
कम्युनिकेशन का पहला उसूल होता है, जो सामने वाला है वो जिस लैंग्वेज में बात कर रहा है, उसी लैंग्वेज में उसको जवाब देना है,
ओके सर।
ठीक है? बैंक में क्या होगा, बैंक में अगर कोई एचएनआई क्लाइंट आ रहा है, तो उससे अगर वो इंग्लिश में बात कर रहा है, इफ ही स्टार्ट्स स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश, आपको आंसर इंग्लिश में देना है।
ओके सर।
एंड इफ समबडी इज़ स्पीकिंग इन हिंदी लैंग्वेज, कोशिश कीजिए हिंदी में बोलना है, और
हुँ।
कोई अलीगढ़ की भाषा में बात करे, तो अलीगढ़ की भाषा में बात करनी है।
ओके सर।
अपन की ब्रज भाषा है ना,
हाँ,
तो
ब्रज भाषा है।
करते हैं ना उसी में बात।
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ।
अब वहाँ पे अगर आप हिंदी बोलोगे या इंग्लिश बोलोगे, तो वो कनेक्ट रिलेट नहीं कर पाएगा, मतलब वो कनेक्ट फ़ील ही नहीं करेगा।
ओके
वो
सर।
कहेगा यार ये किसी दूसरी दुनिया का आदमी है।
हुँ, हुँ, हुँ।
आप समझ रहे हो? कम्युनिकेशन का जो एक फंडामेंटल उसूल होता है, वो ये होता है, सामने वाला जिस लैंग्वेज में क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है या बात कर रहा है, उसी लैंग्वेज में आपको रिस्पॉन्ड करना है। तो इस पे काम करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि अभी आपके दिमाग में ये है कि मुझे इंग्लिश में ही बात करनी है,
ओके सर।
ठीक है? एंड बाकी अच्छा था, जो आपको नहीं आता उस पे आपने आज मना किया। 1-2 क्वेश्चन्स में आपने पहले स्टार्ट करके फिर मना किया, तो वो मत करो, पहले ही मना कर दो।
ठीक है सर।
पहले ही मना कर दो।
हुँ,
एंड ये जो अभी अटायर है, ये बेस्ट है, बढ़िया लग रहे हो।
हुँ।
इसी को लेके जाना है, इसी को डॉन करना है, आपको सूट नहीं पहनना, कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है।
ठीक है सर। ठीक
इसे
है।
बेस्ट। और इसके अलावा आपके दिमाग में कुछ डाउट्स हो तो पूछो?
सर अभी जैसे ऐसी कंडीशंस आ जाए जहाँ पे 3-4 क्वेश्चन्स हैं, वो अगर
हुँ,
मैं आंसर ना कर पाऊँ,
हुँ, बैक टू बैक।
बैक टू बैक हो गया या
हुँ,
ऐसे भी हो गया, तो उसमें सर प्रेशर तो आएगा ही आएगा।
हाँ,
तो
हाँ,
सर कैसा मतलब उस टाइम पे ऐसा तो नहीं होगा कि बिकॉज़ दे कैन आस्क एनीथिंग लाइक मैं इंटरव्यूज़ में देख रहा हूँ यूट्यूब पे, तो
हाँ।
बैंकिंग और उसकी नॉलेज तो ठीक है आई कैन गैदर, अभी
हुँ,
मैं
हुँ,
बजट भी पढ़ लूँगा।
हुँ, हुँ।
बट सर अभी कोई फिज़िक्स का कुछ ज़्यादा ही कोई टफ पूछ लिया।
मैं वही पूछ रहा हूँ कि सर ट्रूली स्पीकिंग मैंने, और स्माइल देते हुए, ट्रूली
हुँ,
स्पीकिंग सर इस टॉपिक को तो बहुत टाइम पहले पढ़ा था, आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट इट। अभी रिसेंटली सर मैंने ये टॉपिक्स पढ़े हैं, इनमें से यू कैन आस्क एनीथिंग।
ओके, ओके।
इवन इफ उनमें से भी ना आए, सॉरी बोल के बैठना है। अपन को अपना कंपोज़ लूज़ नहीं करना है, बिकॉज़
ओके, ओके।
वहाँ द व्यूअर्स आपकी नॉलेज नहीं चेक करने बैठे, आपका प्रेज़ेंस ऑफ माइंड चेक कर रहे हैं, आपकी पर्सनैलिटी ओवरऑल चेक कर रहे हैं कि आप किसी क्राइसिस वाली सिचुएशन में कंपोज़्ड बने रहते हो कि नहीं बने रहते हो।
ओके सर।
जो चेक होना था वो हो चुका,
हुँ, हुँ,
मेंस
हुँ।
तक आपकी जो नॉलेज चेक होनी थी वो हो गई। अब यहाँ ये जो हो रहा है, ये सिर्फ़ बातचीत है, ये देखने के लिए इस बंदे को अगर मैं अपनी ब्रांच में बैठाऊँगा, तो ये काम कर पाएगा लंबे समय तक कि नहीं कर पाएगा, या पता चला 4 कस्टमर्स ने कुछ बोल दिया तो ये डिप्रेशन में चला जाए।
हुँ, हुँ, हुँ। ओके सर।
वो नहीं होना चाहिए,
हुँ, हुँ।
समझ रहे हो? तो ये बात तो दिमाग से निकाल दो कि अगर नहीं आ रहे क्वेश्चन्स तो कुछ नेगेटिव पड़ेगा इम्पैक्ट, नहीं, इट्स ओके, कभी नहीं पड़ता।
ओके सर।
कभी नहीं पड़ता। हम भी जब इंटरव्यू लेते हैं, तो अगर पूछ रहे हैं तो इट्स ओके, अगर किसी को नहीं आ रहा इट्स ओके। हम बात करते हैं कि ये कैसे काम करेगा? एक्चुअली टीम वर्क कर पाएगा कि नहीं? टीम मैन है कि नहीं?
हुँ,
है
हुँ।
ना?
हुँ।
परेशानी में सकम तो नहीं कर जाएगा, वल्नरेबल तो नहीं है कहीं।
हुँ, हुँ।
बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं ना, एकदम गले में आवाज़ ही बंद हो गई,
हाँ, हाँ, यस सर।
पानी माँग लिया, पसीने छूट रहे हैं, वो नहीं होना चाहिए। दैट्स इट, बस काम बने रहो, कंपोज़्ड बने रहो, कोई इश्यू नहीं है।
ठीक है सर, बाकी तो
15 को है ना?
हाँ सर 15 को है 1 पीएम नोएडा।
चलो बढ़िया है यार,
सर
बढ़िया
इसमें
है।
अभी
मेरे को
कितने मार्क्स मिलते हैं मुझे?
मैं 80 देता इस बार। 80-85
80
आराम से। 80-85 आराम से।
फिर तो सही है सर, बढ़िया चीज़ है।
मैं बहुत पॉज़िटिव हूँ, अपन 1 तारीख को इंटरव्यू करेंगे।
हाँ, हाँ। ओके सर।
ठीक है, लाइव इंटरव्यू करेंगे
हाँ,
और
हाँ,
बढ़िया
हाँ।
करेंगे,
हाँ।
बढ़िया। आपकी ओवरऑल एक पर्सनैलिटी ना बड़ी सूदिंग है, आप मतलब चार्मिंग हो।
हुँ।
आपको अपनी ऑर्गनाइज़ेशन में रखना। तो ऐसे समझो, मतलब एक होता है कि यार मार्क्स तो लाने वाला बंदा है,
हाँ,
पर
हाँ।
नहीं आ रही, मतलब काम करने वाली वाइब नहीं आ रही। आपके साथ वो है कि मैं चाहूँगा कि आप ऑर्गनाइज़ेशन में आओ,
हुँ,
आपकी पर्सनैलिटी सूदिंग है, चार्मिंग है, आप हँसमुख हो, आप क्वेश्चंस को अच्छे से ले रहे हो, तो वो चीज़ बड़ी पॉज़िटिव होती है। हर किसी के अंदर वो
ओके
बात
सर।
नहीं,
हुँ,
ठीक है?
राइट।
सो ऑल द बेस्ट योगेश।
थैंक यू
अपन
सर। थैंक यू फॉर योर
15
टाइम
दिन
सर।
में एक बार मैसेज करके याद दिला देना मुझे।
ओके सर। थैंक यू सर।
ठीक है, ठीक है। और भी कोई डाउट हो ना मेरे से पूछ लेना।
ओके सर।
ठीक है,
ओके।
डन। बाय-बाय।
बाय-बाय सर। थैंक यू सर।
हुँ।